already done 2 acrobatic elements before that, so that's not extra difficulty. That's just to show everyone else that they're here for the medals.
And now coming out onto tumble, we have the Stjarnan men, and this is a super young team. So all of the gymnasts on this team, there's only 10 of them, and they're all aged between 16 and 18, which I believe is the youngest team that we've seen today.
Starting off with round off flick, double straight. So we want to see clear shapes in the air. So for the double straight position, a perfectly straight body, with open hips, straight knees, pointed toes. Nice high in the air, controlled landing. They do it decent. There were a couple errors in the start, but not too bad of a start.
And you talked about the controlled landing, Charles, and it's even more important now than ever because there are additional kind of phases of the skill that the judges can deduct from now. So it's not just the landing, it's the preparation for the landing. Are you spotting the mat before you land the skill?
Before tumbling, just like in the other apparatus, there are certain requirements. So a C score, a composition score, you have to fulfill requirements in your routine. One is that you have to do a backwards round, you have to do a forwards round, you have to have a round with twist, you have to have a double salto, and the first round is the team round, which means that everybody has to do the same series. They chose to do a double straight back. Here for round 2, they can choose more freely.
So round off flick, full twisting double tuck to open up the second round. Good landings so far on these. And a full tuck, a little bit late with finishing the twist. That full straight was better though. And a second full straight with just a small step on landing.
Nice.
Wow! That was good from Stjarnan men.
Nice
that was the full
skill.
full.
So in the competition today, this will not be the hardest stuff we see, but they perform at their ability and they perform it very well. Of course, like we said before, this is a very young team.
Yeah, and that just speaks to the level of this competition as well, because these are big skills. I mean, this is towards the top end of what we saw in the women's competition, and we're going to see even bigger skills today.
They've done 2 rounds backwards, now they have to do a round forward to get that composition score. Do a straight handspring walkout to 1.5 twists.
A little bit short on the landing, he didn't actually make it to the mat.
And a double tuck with half twist, increasing that difficulty.
Oh, a little bit low on the double tuck. He managed, yeah, he really fought for that landing.
And a double
pike. Nice, a good finish there from Stjarnan. A couple of really low landings. I think we might get to see a couple of them on the replay. One of the gymnasts did really well to save it. It was the walkout, handspring, double tuck. It was a really late twist, and he just kind of twisted into the floor a little bit, so not showing that preparation for landing.
So what the judges want to see is a high and controlled landing. So your chest is up, not too big of a knee bend, and really showing in the air. Like here, look, double straight, full twist on top of the track into a full straight. Like the difficulty of that routine is, I don't think we'll see anything harder than that.
I don't know if I can count that high.
Yeah, and again, it looked effortless. It's so incredibly hard. That should be an incredible score.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what that scores. And we're moving back over to the trampette now with Stjarnan men. Again, just to remind you, this team is super young, all aged between 16 and 18. But they are so skilled for their age. And they are looking to make their mark on this competition. Over on the trampette now, opening with their vault run.
Starting off with a handspring straight 1.5. But flip on the table there. And again, we have to have in the competition as a requirement at least a 1.5 twist somewhere. They chose to use the vault to get that requirement done. Sadly, second guy, I'm not sure if he slipped or not on table.
Yeah, it did look like his hand slipped.
Enough rotation, had to crash into the mat, which probably will mean that he gets 0 in difficulty value. So the judge has to decide whether he landed it and then fell, or kind of just fell in the landing. And he's switching over to tramp head.
Yeah, so it's an interesting decision from Stjarnan to get their vault out of the way, and now they just get 2 runs over on the trampette to finish. And triple tuck half to open their second run. And a second, I could have been piped there, but no, it was tuck. Okay. Under-rotated, unfortunately. Multiple triple tuck halves. Unfortunate to just have a bit of under-rotation for one of the gymnasts there. I think he's okay, but he did come off the front of the landing area.
You see the 2 coaches stand there, and they have to stand there, and that is for safety. Just make sure that if something would happen in the area, that they can go in and catch them. However, if they do catch them, there will occur a deduction. But if they don't catch them and the judges deem it to be unsafe, they will also incur a deduction.
Yeah.
That triple there.
So it's you have to make a split-second decision as a coach. I mean, obviously you want to make sure the gymnast's safe, so you will err on the side of caution. But these coaches know their gymnasts well.
Final round, we have 2.5 twists, I think that was. Yeah.
This is looking much better from Stjarnan. That was 3.5.
3.5.
And triple pike.
Ooh, and he bites and lands it. And the last triple pike half. Also, they got their skills there, but it was a bit of shaky landings here and there. Let's see, floor 17.25 from Lexiborg, which kind of puts them right where the other floors have been. But if you see the 3.5 twists with the pikes here, and look at that score for Gladsax at 22.8.
Ooh, bit of a deep landing there. I mean, the pike was in quite an open position, which makes the rotation
and here,
even slower.
He fought for that landing, though. He held on.
Yeah.
Good job, again, it's that risk-reward. They went incredibly difficult. They didn't land it. That will affect their score, but they just knew that they have these amazing skills and they wanted to show it off. But wow, that's some high-flying gymnastics, and there are so many of them on the team.
I'm a little bit lost for words.
Yeah. Okay, cooling down a bit, we are back to floor. And this will be the final piece for the Stjarnan team from Iceland.
Yeah, and I've said it for every piece, but just to remind you, this is such a young team, and they've done themselves so proud so far on the other 2 pieces of apparatus. And now they finish the competition on floor.
Handled handstand very well. Very good start.
And again, we see the gainer, which a lot of teams have opted for. Allows you to flow in and out of the skill. As they set up for the double spin, a couple of small hops. the tuck back
Nice.
pitch in the group element. And they've made it through. I mean, these guys, a lot of them will have only just come out of the junior category, and to be competing at this level in the senior Nordic Championships, they've really done a great job. And hopefully they'll be back for many more years to come.
They should be pleased with the competition. They did a great job.